What up, everybody? Welcome to the Knowledge Boner Podcast. We are now on episode 6. I'm your host, Dylan Starr, with my co-host, Wally Wynn. Wally, how's it going, bro?
What up? I'm doing well. How's everybody else at the Knowledge Boner house?
House? Peeps? Knowledge Boner.
No, we're gonna get it.
We need to come up with an. Actually, if you're listening right now, if you're a fan of knowledge like we are, right, and you like learning, and your knowledge boner is like super strong. Whenever you hear some cool shit, what's a good term? Let's take a vote. Post in the comments below what you think we call our knowledge boner peeps, knowledge boner society. I don't know, but we need a term to deem this. I think that's pretty important.
Yeah, I think it's a crucial part of togetherness in this journey together.
Yeah, because if you're like us, we're a unique tribe. We're a unique tribe of people, and there's not too many people like us out there. So we definitely want to see who's similar and who wants to join the tribe. And today, definitely be dropping some knowledge, and that knowledge is going to be just kind of tips and stuff we learned from following the man himself, Tai Lopez. If you don't know who Tai Lopez is, you haven't seen in his videos here in my garage. Just go on to Google, type him up. The dude's everywhere. I know he gets a lot of critics. He has a lot of haters. Some people think that Tai Lopez is just a scam artist and blah, 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 blah. Like, the dude rents his Lambo, yada, yada. Like, everyone that makes money rents their fucking Lambo. Like, that's a smart business decision. So if you're not in business and you don't know shit about leasing out a vehicle, and then you just don't have fucking proper money management. But, so we're going to dive into it, kind of some tips and stuff on, we learn and doing research with the guy. We actually know people that are in his program, his SMMA program, Wally's previous business partner has. And I got to say, I give mad respect to the guy. People think that he just sells informational shit that he doesn't do. Well, he fucking says it. The guy tells you, like, look, I'm not a master of real estate. I'm not a master of building an agency, social media marketing. So what he did was, he reached out and he got people who were masters in that field, and he's having them teach you. So if you are willing to learn, you want to learn about business, he has great educational programs available. I've been into his 67 steps, highly recommend it, kind of rewiring your brain. I loved it. It was amazing. I've been following the guy since he first started. I believe it was 2015. Got into 67 steps and it's really cool. I was a veteran. Disabled vet, and he gave me one of his investing programs for free. So I have mad respect for the guy. I think he really cares about people. What's your thoughts on the guy?
I think he's awesome. The only thing this is sidebar. The only thing I complain about him just a little bit is that once you see or once you touch anything that is his ads follow you forever. Literally forever. Never been pursued by an ad so much in life. So just saying that. But otherwise, no, I think he's super awesome. I think he's very authentic. And I definitely think he's a master of polarizing people, because you got to think, he's straight up savage on his live streams now. Mm-hmm. Nowadays, he just calls people out. He's like, that's why you always be broke.
Yeah, exactly. He's a master, following you around. He's a master marketer. He's good at what he does. Guys, he's a fucking marketer. Some shit you see is gonna be controversial and some shit you may agree with, but the dude has more young kids reading books than the education system ever has. And, this isn't a podcast today where we're going to be all about just jerking Tai Lopez off and how he's fucking great and awesome, shit like that. Like, we want to kind of give you guys takeaways, stuff that we've learned. I found an interesting video online of a guy that used to work with him, and they were kind of talking about how he kind of got that jump for his educational stuff, which I found was really unique, and the method behind what he did, which, so if you're listening, definitely tune into this. This is pretty cool. I've heard Tai Lopez say in previous interviews before that networking is like the king of everything. So like if you're trying to build your business, like your main focus and attention should be networking with other people, like constantly, like building those relationships and just like he did. And what this guy said in the video, they used to work with him, was that he actually, he was at the point where I think he was doing like $10,000 to $15,000 a month. And him and his buddy went around and they just started this random millionaire mastermind in their city. And he just reached out to a bunch of people and was like, hey, we're doing this mastermind. They got one person that was a big name, and then they fucking leveraged it. So they went to these other millionaires like, yeah, so-and-so is joining. They're like, oh shit, he's going? Like, yeah. Like, and so they got all these millionaires like into a room and was like, yeah, we're all here together. We're going to mastermind. And that's kind of how he built those relationships with those people and started like, selling the educational products, which is smart, right? You can't dog on him for that at all. He made a name for himself, started where he was and grew. So, the biggest takeaway from that is like, networking is obviously key. I think the guy has good intentions, and I don't think he's a scam artist at all. I know there's people that are fucking haters, he has a Lamborghini. I plan on getting a Lamborghini, you know what? And I'm sure I'll get haters and shit for that too. So, you have anything to add to that?
No, not at all. I think his course is awesome. Some of the results that I know from the people I know that got the course, like, it was definitely like super helpful to them. For those of you guys that have no idea what to do with social media marketing, with these guys, like, they didn't know anything either. But after taking the class, they felt very, very confident. So I feel like it's definitely a good program. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. So if you're interested in maybe learning about social media, I highly recommend looking into his SMMA. Like I said, we've heard a lot of good things. Nothing but good feedback from people. One of Wally's previous business partners, I guess, had the program in the past, and we focus more on the bot aspect of it, not so much the social media. Wally's called Wally the Robot for a reason. We build messenger bots for businesses and local businesses. More in the real estate and network marketing niche right now. If so, why don't you kind of dive in, tell them about what you're doing with network marketing in terms of marketing with Facebook Messenger.
So really, messenger bots is it's just a tool how you use it, right? So you obviously it's just a form of automation, really. So just like you have autoresponders for email. So I said a lot of stuff right there that's digital marketing talk. So for example, let's say I set up my bot and it's a real estate agent, right? And obviously, real estate agent, there's information that they want to know from somebody before they even talk to them, right? That's what we call a qualified lead, right? So, for example, like they need to know like what size house that person wants to buy, what kind of family, they have, what kind of area they're interested in, what their budget is, There's a bunch of different of these questions that basically can be asked to the prospective, lead before the realtor needs to have a conversation. And so really where the gap is that, a lot of these realtors and, network marketers even, they're getting a lot of messages on Facebook now because everybody's doing the social media thing. So they're setting up business pages and people are messaging their business. And so they're getting a lot of traffic, right? But the problem is that with the traffic that comes in, they don't do anything with it. They may, it might be a week or, 3-4 days or even a couple of days. And so they message that person back, and that's no longer a hot lead anymore. You know what I mean? You waited 2 days to talk to him, right? So where we come in and say, okay, we install our messenger bot services where now we can qualify this lead for you, and it has the perception to that person as if they were having an immediate interaction with you. And so you see where the difference is, right? So a business that instead, immediately responds to you versus waits 5 days to respond to you, which business are you going to do business? Which business are you going to give your money to? The one that responded immediately, at least the perception of immediately, right?
Right.
So that's where we come in and help these guys out, because basically they're leaving money on the table by not addressing these leads right off the bat.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So, I mean, if you are kind of leaning more towards social media side, definitely, it's a very competitive game. There are a lot of people now that have agencies, quote unquote, that are all doing social media. It's kind of a fad that was going around at the time. So we're kind of being a little more niche with it. We know the bot side. Wally's really good at what he does. If you are listening, you have a business, you're an entrepreneur, and you do want to add the marketing side of Facebook Messenger, I mean, the open rate is absolutely insane. It's like 80+%. If you want to know if you're a right fit, or if maybe Messenger bots will work for you, you can definitely schedule a call with us. You can go to my website, Dylanstarr, DYLANSTARR.com. There should be a link at the bottom of the page where you can, find a calendar and, schedule a 30-minute session with me and, see if that's the right fit for your business or not. Let us know in the comments below definitely what you think of Tai Lopez. If you love him or if you hate him, there's definitely no in between, which is the way it should be. Post that in the comments below. Let us know your feedback. Let us know what you thought of today's session. Just kind of giving some tips about what we've learned about other successful people that we follow. I'm thinking, what's today? Today is Monday. I think we're going to do Monday. This. I think we're going to keep this like a Monday routine. Maybe next Monday we'll pick a topic of somebody else. Kind of get everyone's feedback about what they think. What our takeaway was from what we learned from them. Always, we're always on YouTube learning new stuff. Finding new strategies. We're not at the point yet where we're ready to invest those high level, mastermind and programs yet, but we're going to get there. I would fully pay for Ty's Inner Circle program, in the future when I'm at that level. I have a friend of mine. I mentioned him last week, David. He bought into his $25,000 program. It was interesting. The program wasn't even done. Ty didn't even know what he was going to do with it yet, but he just told people that came there. He's like, look, I'm about to take some people. I'm going to help their business. It's going to be $25,000. It's not even done yet. It'll be done in like a month. But they had a prepay, and he did. And, last year, he hit $1 million in a year. So it helped his business tremendously. So I can definitely say that, Tai Lopez is a real deal. He knows his shit. He wouldn't be where he is if he didn't know his stuff. So, whether you hate him or not, he's, very knowledgeable. And, would you like to add anything to that? Yeah.
Sidebar, for you guys that are kind of freaking out and saying, who would spend $25,000 for a mastermind? What do you say to that, Dylan? What do you have an opinion on that?
Oh gosh, I love that. I love when people hear numbers and then like you see their eyes widen. And like I told someone before, a friend of mine that used to he was spending $6,000 a month in TV ads at the time when he had his furniture store. And oh gosh, he was making, I think it was like $50,000 to $70,000 a month. And like you talk about it, you go, yeah, I spent like $6,000. People's eyes widen. Like, oh my God, like who would pay $6,000 a month? And literally looking at him like, I just fucking told you I'm making $50,000 to $70,000 a month. And your mind is like, oh my God, $6,000. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, so, yeah, guys, if you want to get into a mastermind or in a circle of anyone that's of influence, and some of them have $25,000 entries. Some people have $50,000 entries. Some people have $25,000 a month entry. And you may be thinking, oh, that's a lot of fucking money. I just told you what the return on investment is. So if you're going to get into business, obviously you may not be at the level where you can do that, but you always got to ask yourself what your ROI is. If it's worth it, when me and Wally's business gets to the point where we want to make, for future goal of $100,000 a month, Wally, would you pay $10,000 a month to be in a mastermind to make $100K a month?
Yeah, absolutely. No doubt.
I mean, no doubt. And if you're not an entrepreneur and you're just kind of, wanting to learn or maybe make some life changes, we definitely appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. We love that you're listening. Maybe you're new to this world, but that's the whole purpose of this, guys. We just want to share with you our experiences, what we've learned, and you definitely got to change that mindset. Like, you cannot be afraid to invest into yourself. Like, that's the biggest thing that I've seen from I swear to you, there is not a successful fucking person out there. Okay. I'm talking like, not even Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, all of them. Every single one of those people have invested high levels of money into educating themselves to get to that next level. Every single one of them. It's not like they just magically woke up and they had the skills that they needed to be able to grow those companies, or that they were fucking lucky. You have to get this luck bullshit out of your mind, of that I'm just going to wake up one day and then magically I'm going to know exactly how to build a multi-million-dollar company, or this person was just born with a natural fucking gift. Like, guys, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way at all. Nah. But, final notes. I'm heading off Wally, let him kind of give the final notes on the call. Give you guys our Instagram handles. Follow us on Instagram, guys. Let us know in the comments below more content. If you like this, we'll do this every Monday. We'll pick a topic. Please give us feedback. We love to hear from you. And, Wally, why don't you give them our info and go ahead. I'll let you end this thing.
So, Dylan, you can get Dylan's handle, his Instagram tag. It's at Dylan Starr Official, the DYLANSTA 2 R's official. And my tag is Wally_the robot, WALLY_the robot. And you can always get us at Reddit. You can comment on there. I'll be checking that thing pretty often, so you guys can definitely talk to us on there too. Please leave us your comments. We love to hear from you. We love hearing what you guys have to say. Although we know that a lot of people aren't listening right now, but as you come, leave us a comment. And that's really all I got.
All right, guys. With that, have a great Monday night, and we will see you guys tomorrow.